Okay, so it is Monday, the 8th of April. Today was the solar eclipse day, and the kids were out of school today. There they are. Axton got his stitches yesterday, so he's healing up pretty good. So tonight we are doing leftovers. We still have brisket and buns and barbecue sauce. So Miss Amber is going to do brisket sandwiches. We still have some sandwiches from this afternoon when we did the solar eclipse. And so Axton's gonna have these little sandwiches. We have one cheese dog left, so my husband will probably have that and a brisket sandwich, I imagine. I don't know yet what I'm going to have. We have chips left over, we have popcorn left over, we have dip left over, all from doing the eclipse this afternoon. And so we were in the path of total, what they called totality. We had a little over 4 minutes of the moon blocking the sun, so that was pretty cool. And so we had food and cookies and stuff for that. And so we're just hanging out doing leftovers tonight, and then we'll get back on cooking tomorrow night for dinner. So we'll see you guys then. Bye. All right, y'all. So it is another Monday. Another week of What's for Dinners is starting. Today is April the 9th on Tuesday. Y'all saw yesterday we were kind of eating through some leftovers and stuff. So today we are doing quesadillas. I found these big, huge tortillas at the store and thought, ooh, those would make some really good big quesadillas. I will butter one side of them. I do that when I cook them on the griddle. I did buy 2 bags of this Borden 4-cheese Mexican cheese tonight at the grocery store because I was pretty much out of cheese. And so that was $5 that I had to add to this meal. But these have been hanging out in the freezer. The brisket's been hanging out in the freezer, so we'll use some of that on some quesadillas. This carnitas you saw me get on clearance a week ago, we'll do some of that, and we're going to do some of this rotisserie chicken. Ooh. So we are going to do all sorts of quesadillas, right, Ashton? Yep. So it's getting late. We're going to go ahead and get this dinner started and on the road, because if we don't, this kid right here is never going to get to bed tonight. Right, Axton? So that's it for tonight, guys. We will see you tomorrow for another What's for Dinner. All right, everyone. So today is Thursday, April the 11th. I did not record What's for Dinner last night. We had a 20th anniversary party for a friend at work. And so in honor of his 20th anniversary, we went to the Texas Ranger game, and it was dollar hot dog night. So we just did hot dogs at the Ranger game and a couple of snacks, cotton candy and ice cream at the Ranger game. So that was good fun. But that's why there was no What's for Dinner yesterday. So let me get you turned around and I'll show you what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so not the fanciest meal here, FYI. What I had planned to cook, I didn't realize I was missing a major ingredient for, and so I've got to pick that up tomorrow in order to make that dinner. It is not something that I would be able to make substituting anything else. So tonight was like, oh crap, what do we do? And so I had bought some corny dogs the other day, and so I just fixed corny dogs in the oven, and then I did seasoned curly fries in the air fryer. My daughter made brownies earlier, so we'll have the rest of the brownies tonight. So very, I hate doing meals that are one color, but very one colored meal, but it's okay. It'll get everyone fed for tonight. And it saved us from having to go out. So that's kind of the point of having a few easy things stuck in the freezer. That way, when something goes wrong like that, you have a plan and you can just grab it and go. So that's it for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow night for another night of dinner. Okay, it is Friday, April the 12th, and tonight we are doing at-home pizza night. So when I was in the deep freeze the other night, I found 2 packages of naan that I had stashed away, and so that is why I decided to make pizza, because I knew we had plenty of things to go with it. And so tonight, I just brushed the naan with olive oil and then pizza sauce. I sprinkled some of this on there. This makes really great pizza. In fact, that's how the local pizzeria here in town does it. It's really good at the brewing company. Then I put some of our chopped up Canadian bacon on the bottom. You've got mozzarella cheese, Parmesan cheese, then pepperoni. Still working on this last bag of pepperonis. As you can see, we still have some left in there. And then on mine, I cut up some mushrooms from this jar of mushrooms I had hanging out in the fridge. I love mushrooms on pizza. So I'm going to get these put into the oven. We will cook them probably about 20 to 25 minutes until they're ready to go. Cut them up, and we're going to have pizza for dinner. It is just the 3 of us tonight. Daddy is in Oklahoma. And so after dinner, we are going to have snow cones. So that is the plan tonight, is pizza and snow cones. And we will see you tomorrow night for Saturday's What's for Dinner. All right, guys, so it is Saturday, April the 13th, and we are getting dinner ready to go. So you may be thinking, Misty, you had pizza yesterday. Why are you having pizza today? Well, this is that Home Chef pizza that we got on clearance, so we need to use it up pretty quickly. It was a pepperoni pizza, and my husband was sad he didn't get to have pizza with us yesterday. So tonight it's just me, him, and Axton. Amber went to her grandparents' house, so we're gonna have pizza. So what I do is I take some of the Parmesan cheese that I have, sprinkle it over the Home Chef pepperoni pizza. Then I cut up some more of this Canadian bacon, put it on top. This time, instead of doing the honey hog, I actually did just a little bit of garlic salt and a little bit of Italian seasoning. And then on mine, I put plenty of mushrooms. Last night, I went a little light on the mushrooms, so tonight I made sure to add extra mushrooms to my part. So that'll be like my piece, and then all of this can be for Axton and Daddy. So, and then they will have Kraft, I call it shaky cheese, Parmesan cheese on top as well. So that's what we're having for tonight. Going to use up that pizza that we found at a good deal, and then tomorrow night we'll get back on something that has some more veggies to it. But for tonight, we're going to go easy. All right, good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, April the 14th, and I just thought I would show you that, yes, in fact, we do cook breakfast here too, and we do pull that from the pantry and the freezer as well. So we have my parents coming over this morning. They kept Amber last night. We are all going to a free RV show today just to look around. We're not in the market to buy an RV, but we used to have one, and we always enjoy going and looking at them. So that's kind of the plan for today. A little bit smoother day than yesterday. So I've got some of this, what used to be Aunt Jemima, so Pearl Milling Company pancake mix. This one's already open, but I'm gonna make pancakes for everyone. And then we're gonna make sausage patties. So we've got, I pulled a second one out because of my parents coming as well. So Owen sausage and then a Whataburger sausage. It doesn't matter, sausage is sausage. So I'm gonna make sausage patties with that, make pancakes with that, and that's what we're having for breakfast this morning. And I am fixing to ignore my dirty dishes over here, have coffee. That is a must in the mornings. So we did find out yesterday, we went to a gender reveal party for our daughter, Haley. She will be 19 in May. She is having her first baby in September. And so we will be having a grandson in September. So we're super excited about that. My son got his stitches out yesterday. He was super excited about that. It was 7-Eleven Bring Your Own Cup Day. And that's kind of why there's so many dishes. I use this as my bring my own cup. This is Carnival glass that I collect. And then my son used this big igloo cooler, and my husband used that pitcher. And we went to 7-Eleven for $1.99. You could bring your own cup and fill it full of Slurpee. So that was kind of fun. And then last night I continued to plant in my garden. So I have all sorts of peppers and tomatoes and eggplant growing in the front. And now in the back I have several different varieties of watermelon, cantaloupe, and then Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, and broccoli growing. So we will have a nice little garden if it all works out. Oh, and we also have pumpkins. We grow pumpkins every year just for fun as well. So got that going. It was kind of a late night, and I'm sorry if I sound rough this morning. I've got a headache and I just don't feel great. So I'm going to get that coffee going. I know that'll help me feel better. So I just wanted to show you, though, we do follow the rules: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. And so this is what we're having for breakfast this morning. All right, everyone, it is Sunday night. It is April the 14th, and we have made it through another week of What's for Dinner. So tonight we did very simple grilled cheeses and some more of those Kroger seasoned fries. So I'm actually out on the patio eating mine, and now the kids are going to come out. So it may get loud out here in a minute. But Amber and I actually went to the park this evening and did a 5K. So that was nice. Got to spend some time together. And we'll just keep doing that and building up and getting faster at it. And maybe sometime we can go do some of the fun things like the color run and the mud run and stuff. She's over here. She's like, yeah, it'll be pretty. She wants to do the mud run. I'm more into like the color run, probably. But anyways, so that's what we had for dinner tonight. So we did eat out for lunch today. We went to an RV show in Arlington, today at the Cowboy Stadium. So that was fun. We got to go all through the Cowboy Stadium. And so we went to Babe's in Arlington and had lunch with my parents there. And then came home, and me and Amber went to the gym. Unfortunately, her gym pass was deactivated. Didn't have my card on me to reactivate her, so it was a whole thing. But we just went to the park and enjoyed the trails there because it is still cool enough to do so here in Texas. So,
and it's free.
And it's free. Exactly. And so anyways, that is, or it was, what's for dinner for this last week. That's not what we planned for dinner tonight, but it is what it is because we decided to go to the park and enjoy our time out walking the trails this evening. So time well spent, in my opinion. So it was a very, very busy weekend, and we're getting ready for a whole nother week of work and school and karate and all the things. Next weekend will be equally as busy. The kids have karate tournament next weekend. So lots of stuff coming up, but it's gonna be great. And stick around and we'll see you next week for another week of What's for Dinner. Bye guys.